Hi guys, it's Ray. We are starting a new cup today. This one we are going to do a full wrap, a little glitter on the bottom, and then we're going to do the coat of epoxy. Then we're going to put the decal on and another coat of epoxy. And then at the third coat of epoxy, we're going to do something fun with the vinyl. So stay tuned for that. First, I'm going to get the background coat on. I'm not going to put the decal on just yet. And this is cut a little big because I'm going to use my edge trimmer to finish it off. So I'm not real worried about sizing to start with. It's not going to have to be perfect. I just got glitter all over it. So, just going to use my squeegee. I did start with a sublimation blank for this one. And I just got stuff from one of my arms on my hand. Wipe that off. Oop. And I took some of the ink off the vinyl. Ay, ay, ay. Because there was alcohol on that paper towel. Oops. It'll be fine though. Okay, so this was cut down from a 12 by 12 piece of vinyl, so it's not like you were going to have a perfect seam. And the bottom's going to get trimmed up, and the top's going to get trimmed down. So I'm going to look this over for bubbles because I do see a couple. Just pop them. Okay, so my epoxy is mixed. I'm going to turn on my turner. And I'm going to use a tiny bit of my Touch of Neon sheet in this base layer. Not a ton, just a little bit. Just gonna get this coated. Scooch this under here. I have this white and silver and blue glitter mix that I'm going to get some on the bottom. And I may have to tilt this in a minute. And I'm also going to come up over, around, and up just a little bit in this case. And I'm going to do just a tiny bit around the top edge. Hopefully just a tiny bit. Okay, so I'm gonna let this coat dry. I'm gonna wipe my rim just so none of the chunkies are sticking up. Okay, so I'm going to get the decal on this and then get another coat of epoxy to seal in all of this glitter and everything. So I have my decal already trimmed down. And this is printed over white, so it will cover everything. Or it will show over everything, rather. Just getting my squeegee. So I'm going to get my epoxy mixed up and we will get that on. Okay, so my epoxy is now mixed. So I'm going to get this coat on. I am going to use my lightning cure so this coat will dry quickly and I can get on to the final coat and the last step that is going to make this a truly special cup, in my opinion. This lightning cure is a really thin viscosity, so it kind of flows and gets around the glitter pretty nicely. So it should be relatively smooth after this one. Okay, so I'm ready to move on to the next steps with this one. So I'm going to put a coat of epoxy on it. And what we are going to do with this is we are going to add some clear glass rhinestones. I'm just going to use these ones in this size. I'm not going to put them everywhere. I'm just going to strategically put them on some of the snowflake centers. So I'm going to have to kind of work quick. I'm going to have to kind of work quick and I'm going to have to kind of test it to see when it's ready to hold them, if that makes sense. So I'll be doing that by placing one and seeing if it holds while it spins or if it's going to slide. And hopefully I can get all of the ones I want placed before this fully cures, because then they'll cure right into the resin and that will hold them. So I do believe I will be okay to go. Again, I don't really intend to do every single flake, just a random assortment. So only got 2 more in my tray, so I'm going to stop at that point. So I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to reposition any that need a slight shift. More centered. But yeah, I think that is super cute. Personally, it just adds a little something to it, I think. And they should sink right in there and hold pretty tightly. And we'll just that is going to be it for this one. I'll bring it back up so you can see it again. Wait for that decal to come around. Walking in a Winter Wonderland. And there's the bottom. And the very bottom. Just glitter. So, that is it for this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about adding the little rhinestones to this. And I will see you on the next one.